The Brevard College Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program is the most distinctive in the nation. I think one of the reasons why is because it is so focused on experiential education in addition to the outdoor education component. They are developing their leadership skills out in the field with each other.
My internship was on schooner Lynx. She's a 122-foot topsail schooner. She's a replica of an 1812 privateer. My job on Lynx this summer was a deckhand, and because of the skills that I've learned at Brevard College, such as program planning and lesson planning and different techniques to teaching to different ages and different types of people, I was promoted to the job of educator. This summer, my professor, John Buford, knew that I'd be at sea quite a bit, and he really worked with me. And when I would come into port, I would call him. He would always answer. He was really quick to respond with my emails, and not just to say, I got your email, but he would talk about what was going on and ask me questions. And it was really cool to have somebody like that to support me for the summer and really help me succeed.
You should come to Brevard College in the Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program because you will become a leader, a strong, ethical leader. And that can be applied to any field, anywhere you go, whatever you do in your professional career. And it'll be a whole lot of fun as you learn those skills.
Anybody who is interested in leadership skills and outdoor skills should definitely think about Brevard. It's an incredible place and a great place to be a part of.
One of the hardest things that every college student experiences when they first come to college is, what am I going to do with my life? What am I going to study? What am I going to be good at? And here at Brevard, you can take a music class, a wilderness education class, environmental science, English, anything. Unique experiential education. You meet with your professors, you meet with students that you actually see every day. You get to excel in the subject that you chose.
Finding a way to mix my passion for mountain biking, art, and career together really happened during my internship.
You should come to Brevard College because you will become a leader, a strong, ethical leader. And that can be applied to any field, anywhere you go, whatever you do in your professional career.
Here's a recipe for success here. It's great.
I got to Brevard College, I didn't know what experiential learning even was. We have all the rivers, Pisgah National Forest, DuPont State Forest, just all the resources are around us. So the location is why environmental studies is so great here.
With experiential learning, it's not always field-based. We do quite a few things in the lab as well, so you get opportunities to do hands-on research in the lab. But whenever possible, when you can get outdoors and see what's actually happening, it's different based on the conditions that are outdoors, and you can never predict those. So a day that it's raining and cold, you're going to see different activity levels among the animals and plants than if it's a day that's sunny and warm. The courses that I teach are all based in the outdoors. My specialty is biodiversity, so I teach a course in biodiversity, but I also teach courses that are unique to the area that are called Plants and Animals of the Southern Appalachians. Here at Brevard College, one of the things that we do really well is interact with these students who are undergraduates in a way that prepares them for graduate programs. That's what we can do at Brevard College. We can get these students who are interested in a particular area, help them find a path that is tying together their interest with what our background, the backgrounds of the professors can do, and then position that student in a way that few undergraduates can be positioned to go on to a graduate program or to go directly into the field.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to Go Cone Field on the campus of Brevard College for today's regular season finale between the Greensboro College Pride and your Brevard College Tornadoes. Greensboro entering play today 18-19, 12-8 in the USA South, but still stuff to play for the Pride as they battle for the 3 seed in the USA South Conference. Meanwhile, Brevard locked in at the 6 seed currently in the USA South tournament, 20-18 overall, 10-10 in conference play. Let's meet today's starting lineups. First for the Pride. Batting first, number 6, Adam Weber, the third baseman. Batting second, shortstop, number 1, Evan Sykes. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 23, Kai Hayes. Cleanup hitter for the Pride is first baseman, number 34, Cam Evans. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 28, Miles Vacarison. In right field for the Pride today is number 11, Drake Carrick, batting sixth. Batting seventh, Avery Bishop, the left fielder, number 46. Batting eighth, second baseman, number 3, Louis Barini. Batting ninth, center fielder, number 4, Brody Gardner. And the pitcher for the Pride today is number 45, Michael Richards. Now the starting lineup for the Brevard College Tornadoes in left field, number 1, Lucas Granada. Batting second, second baseman, number 3, Luke Morton. Batting third, center fielder, number 15, Logan Clark. Batting fourth, third baseman, number 19, Frankie Vasquez. In the 5 holes, first baseman, number 26, Cale Ayler. Batting sixth, the catcher today, number 41, Kenny Pridmore. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 4, Zach Allison. Batting eighth, designated hitter, number 12, Peter Famero. And batting ninth, shortstop today, number 9, Logan Sawyer. It's about 10 minutes away from first pitch. We'll have all the action for you here coming up next. As Cameron Cook takes his warm-up tosses, we're just about ready to go here on it's turned out to be a sunny day here at Gilcone Field. It was not the case about 4 hours ago. Rain throughout the night and into the morning, but fantastic work by the Brevard College baseball team and coaching staff to get the field in playable conditions today as we close out the regular season here at the USA South Conference. As we mentioned before, Brevard dropping a pair of games yesterday to fall to 10-10 in conference play, but had the 6th seed wrapped up based on results throughout the conference. Pfeiffer sweeping Mary Baldwin to pass the Tornadoes, but still a lot to play for as both of these teams get set for USA South postseason play beginning next Thursday. The Tornadoes are locked in to travel to Fayetteville, North Carolina in the first round 3-team double elimination tournament that will be hosted by Methodist University, the 2 seed in the tournament. 3 seeds still to be decided. It's going to be between Greensboro or William Peace. So Adam Weber steps in here, and we are just about set to begin things here at Gilcone Field. First pitch misses, ball 1. The 1-1 there for Cam Cook misses. 2-1's the count now. First batter, Adam Weber, flew out to fairly deep center field to Logan Clark. Clark made a lot of plays yesterday. They're in deep center field, raging over. 2-1 pitch is chopped over to Frankie Vasquez, who gloves it cleanly, fires over, and makes the play. Out number 2, 5-3 the putout. Now batting for Greensboro, designated hitter number 23, Kai Hayes. Hayes stepping up to the dish now with 2 away here in this top of the first inning. Cam Cook looks to set him down 1-2-3. First pitch catching the lower outside corner for strike number 1. 0-1 count on Hayes, designated hitter for the Pride today. Cam gets a sign from Pridmore in the 0-1, catches the upper outside corner there. I think Hayes liked that one too much, but it'll be strike number 2, 0-2 count. That one missing in the dirt, 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs after a fly out to lead off things to Logan Clark, and then a ground out 5-3 Vasquez over to Ayler. The wind's starting to pick up here at Gilcone Field. The 1-2 pitch from Cook, high, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch skips into the right batter's box there. 3-2 count. Payoff pitch, cut on and miss, strike 3. And Cam Cook sends him down swinging. We're going to head to the bottom of the first. Your score, 0-0. So we had the bottom half of the first inning here at Gilcone Field. Still scoreless after a 1-2-3 inning. Cam Cook sending the Pride down in order after a flyout, ground out, and strikeout. We'll get Granada, Morton, and Clark coming up. First three for the Tornadoes. As Michael Richards, the right-handed pitcher for the Greensboro Pride, continues his warm-up tossings. Umpire behind the dish signals he has 2 left, and we get set here for the bottom of the first inning. Sir Granada steps in the first pitch here in the bottom of the first inning. Inside, nearly hitting Granada. 1-0 count. The 1-0's fouled off for strike number 1. Granada currently batting .383, 49 hits, 22 runs scored, and 25 runs driven in for the Tornadoes here. As 2023 winds down, that one off speed, catches the outside corner, strike number 2. The 1-2 offering low, missing, ball 2. Granada, the sophomore outfielder for the Tornadoes, enjoying a breakout season, getting bad leadoff here. And that one's cut on and ripped through the left side of the infield for a base hit. Luke Morton coming up next for the Tornadoes. Luke Morton stepping up to the dish after the Granada single through the left side, and that one's put in play. And that one's going to get past the first baseman. That's going to be a E5. And the Tornadoes are going to take the lead 1-0 here. Now batting for the Tornadoes, center fielder number 15, Logan Clark. So the error for the Pride allows a run to score for the Tornadoes. And it'll be 1-0 with Luke Morton sitting on second base now. That one officially going down as an E5 sacrifice bunt. Morton still getting credit for the sacrifice attempt. As a good throw would have got him, but that one skipped off into right field near the Pride bullpen, and Brevard will take it. It'll be a early lead for the Tornadoes. So Logan Clark drawing a walk there on 5 pitches. Vasquez stepping up to the plate. 2 runners on. Nobody out. Frankie pushes a bunt down the right field line. That one's going to go foul. 0-1 your count. Runners on first and second. Just a recap here. Granada with a leadoff single that was followed by a throwing error by the Pride third baseman that allowed Granada to score all the way from first base. That one fouled off there, 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. That one missing outside, ball 1. Cut on and fouled off, so we'll do it again, 1-2 count by Vasquez. Frankie batting .394, 41 hits, 24 runs, and 27 RBIs this season. Looking to add to that total here as Brevard's taking the early lead after a single and a Pride miscue, followed by Logan Clark walk. But runners on first and second here. The 1-2 offering. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Richards sets. And the 2-2 pitch. That one's ripped right at the third baseman, but he's going to make the play, step on the bag, and turn 2. Unfortunate there for Frankie Vasquez. That'll be a double play with Cale Ayler coming up. First pitch outside, ball 1. And Frankie put a good swing on that one, but just right at the Pride third baseman, who atones for his previous mistake in the inning, turning 2, and the Pride are just out away from getting out of this jam here. That one inside, ball 2. 2-0 your count. Ayler leading the team with 21 extra base hits coming into this one. Also 35 RBIs, leads all Tornado batters. It's cooled off as of late. Now batting .323, but still a very formidable foe in that box. That one catches the inside corner, strike 1. 2-1 your count. Brevard 1 run on 1 hit and 1 Pride error. That one skied up down the third base line. It's going to be no problem. Caught in foul territory. But Tornadoes able to scratch across a run there, and we'll head to the top of the second inning. 1-0 Tornadoes. So Edmonds steps to the dish here for the Greensboro Pride in the top of the second inning. Cam Cook back to work. First pitch catches the outside corner, strike number 1. For Cook, who worked a 1-2-3 inning. Looking to replicate that. That one's cut on and chopped over. Frankie Vasquez cuts it off, fires over. The throw's a little wide, but the tag's going to be applied, and 5-3 put out number 1. Now batting for the Pride, number 28, Miles Vacarison. So now Vacarison steps to the dish. That one cut on and miss, strike number 1. Miles Vacarison behind the dish for the Pride here in the season finale. That one high, ball 1. 1-1 count. Oh, missing outside, ball 2, 2-1 to Vacarison. That one's roped and just past the diving Frankie Vasquez. That one could be extra bases, and it will be a double down the left field line for Vacarison. Now batting for the Pride, right fielder number 11, Drake Carrick. So Carrick stepping to the dish after that base knock, the first of the day for the Pride. That one just outside the reach of Frankie Vasquez, who extended fully there, but it'll go down as a double. And the first pitch here, skied to straightaway center field. Logan Clark's going to be under it, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Now batting for the Pride, number 46, Avery Bishop. So Bishop steps to the dish here with 2 away. Runner on second. We saw Brevard strand a few in scoring position in the last inning. Cam Cook trying to do the same thing here, force the Pride to strand a few runners in scoring position, but first pitch there in the right-handed batter's box for ball number 1. To Avery Bishop. 1-0 catches the inside corner, strike number 1. 1-1 your count. That one fouled off, and Cam is a strike away from getting out of this jam after the 1-out double by Vacarison. That one tipped and caught, strike number 3, and Cam Cook works out of the jam there. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. Your score, 1-0 Tornadoes. So we head to the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 lead for the Tornadoes. Greensboro did get their first hit of the game in that last half inning, but Brevard able to put out the rally We'll have Pridmore, Allison, and Famero coming up here to lead off the bottom of the second. Tornadoes looking to add to their early lead. Now batting for the Tornadoes, catcher number 41, Kenny Pridmore. So Pridmore steps to the dish here. The senior out of nearby Hendersonville, North Carolina. That one low and away, ball number 1. Saw Pridmore get the start in game number 1 yesterday at the designated hitter position. Now looking to... So that one's fouled off. Pridmore collected a base hit yesterday. Looking to replicate that effort here in the bottom of the second inning. A 1-1 count. That one's served in the right field down the line. That's going to get down and be a base hit for the Tornadoes. And just like that, runner on base for Brevard. Now batting for the Tornadoes, right fielder number 4, Zach Allison. So Zach Allison stepping to the dish, the senior outfielder from Hendersonville. He gets the bunt attempt down, and there's only going to be one play. It's going to be over at first base. So nice job by Allison. Sacrifice bunt. Moves the runner over. Now batting for the Tornadoes, designated hitter number 12, Peter Famero. So Famero steps to the dish with a runner in scoring position and 1 out after the sacrifice bunt by Allison. That one hits the outside corner, strike number 1. Famero, the senior from Miami, Florida, looking to go out with a bang here at Gilcone Field. I want to outside, missing, ball 1. Logan Sawyer on deck for the Tornadoes in the 9-hole, playing shortstop today, the freshman from Asheboro, North Carolina. Famero, good eye there. So that one misses. 2-1 the count. That one skips in outside, ball 3. And it's turned into a pretty nice day here at Gilcone Field. Still a little chilly, but definitely better than it was at 10 a.m. this morning when coaching staff arrived. Field was tarped, but nearly underwater. Is that one swinging a miss from Famero. 3-2 count for Richards. 25 pitches entering this at-bat for Richards. Only 14 strikes, looking to pound the zone a little more. 3-2 offering is going to be outside, skipping away, and that's going to be a walk. Famero thinking about 2 there, but will settle for the walk and a pass ball there to get the runner over to third. Now batting for the Tornadoes, shortstop number 9, Logan Sawyer. So official ruling there, a walk and then a pass ball on the catcher, allowing Pridmore to go from second to third on the walk. But Sawyer here in a big spot, the freshman for Asheboro, North Carolina, getting the start at shortstop today for the Tornadoes. 1-0 count. That one cut on and tipped into the catcher's mitt, strike number 1. As we mentioned yesterday's broadcast, Tornado leadoff hitter Blake Burchett has been injured as of late. He did get a few plate appearances in yesterday's contest. Got a hit as well, but unable to go today. That one catches the outside corner, strike number 2. And Sawyer now quickly down 1-2 to Richards. Lucas Granada on deck for the Tornadoes. Richards looks into his catcher and fires, and that one's lofted into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Only one play, they try to throw it into second base, but that's not going to work. It's going to be a single for Logan Sawyer, RBI single, and Brevard now up 2-0. Now batting for the Tornadoes, number 1, Lucas Granada. So Logan Sawyer, the freshman from Asheboro, North Carolina, coming up big there, collecting the third Tornado hit and the second run of the game. And Granada ropes that into left center field. That's going to get down and roll a long ways. Famero comes across the score. Sawyer's not stopping. That's going to be a 2 RBI double for Lucas Granada. And that's a 2 RBI double for Lucas Granada. Yeah. So we got a meeting on the mound here for Greensboro assistant coach, and things have gone south quickly for the Pride. 4 runs already, 3 in this inning after a RBI single by Logan Sawyer and a 2 RBI double from Lucas Granada. Now batting for the Tornadoes, second baseman number 3, Luke Morton. So Morton steps to the dish. Richards looking for any way to get out of this one, as Brevard has quickly struck for 3 runs in this half inning to lead 4-0. That one cut on and missed, strike number 1. Tornadoes are showcasing what kind of offense they can be here in this one, as they are capable of putting up runs in a hurry, and they've been doing it all year. That one missing outside, ball 1. Tornadoes looking to snap a 6-game slide in this one. It's Brevard 4-11, tough go of it in April. After such a hot start to the year, that one catches the inside corner, strike 2. But great start for the Tornadoes in this one. 4-0 your score. Morton looking to add to it. The 1-2 pitch is served into center field. That's going to get down, and Granada's going to be held at third, so a single for Luke Morton. Now batting for the Tornadoes, center fielder number 15, Logan Clark. So after Luke Morton's single there puts runners on the corners, Logan Clark will look to drive them in. Now 5 hits for the Tornadoes in this one. And that one bunt fouled off, strike one. Looked to be ball one there, but Clark unable to pull back. Runner goes there, and that's served off foul, strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out still. Runners at the corners. Richards fires in. That went low and outside, ball number 1. As there's already some action in the Pride bullpen here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Could be coming to the end of the line here for Richards. Runner goes. That one fouled off to our right. Will remain a 1-2 count. Richards looks in. And the 1-2 pitch is fought off foul. So we'll do it again. Clark, the junior center fielder from St. Petersburg, Florida, and former USA South Rookie of the Year, Logan Clark. Looks at ball 2 there. Clark in the midst of a stellar junior campaign. Over 50 hits, 29 RBIs, batting .367 coming into this one. And Richards looks in, the 2-2 offering. Morton goes, that one served through the left side of the infield. And that's going to get down for a base hit. It's going to be a single. And Clark's going to advance to second on the throw. RBI single for Logan Clark. Now batting for the Tornadoes, third baseman, number 19, Frankie Vasquez. Frankie fouls the first pitch off after Logan Clark's RBI single. Clark advancing to second on the throw attempt there as the Pride tried to gun down Morton at third, but RBI single. Now runners at second and third for Vasquez, who calls, looks like the umpire calls time here. And 0-1 pitch by Richards. That one's outside, ball 1. So 1-1 count. Tornadoes looking to end this regular season on a high note and get some positive momentum going towards USA South Conference tournament play. That one low and outside, ball 2 for Vasquez. Vasquez, the sophomore infielder for the Tornadoes. 2-1 pitch, it catches the outside corner at strike 2. Got 2 former USA South Rookie of the Years batting back-to-back in Logan Clark and Frankie Vasquez. The junior and sophomore combo there in this dangerous Tornado lineup. 2-2 offering from Richards is skied into straightaway center. Now coming in. And Morton bluffs the tag. Wise decision there. This was a good throw in from Gardner, now 2 away. Now batting for the Tornadoes, first baseman number 26, Cale Ayler. And it looks like we're going to get a mound visit here, and it looks like they are going to the bullpen. So we'll have a pitching change coming up. And we'll be right back after this change for the Pride. Tornadoes leading it early, 5-0. So Nick Segura, the sophomore right-hander for the Pride, now on to pitch, as it was a rough outing for Michael Richards. Still responsible for runners at second and third with 2 away here. So his line not completely closed, but 1 2/3 innings pitched. And now Cale Ayler stepping back to the dish. Now batting for the Tornadoes, first baseman number 26, Cale Ayler. And Cale looking to drive in a pair of runs here and add to that RBI total for the Tornadoes. Ayler, the sophomore first baseman from Charlotte, North Carolina. And that one's cranked high into right field. And that's going to be caught for out number 3, but not before Brevard strikes for 4 runs. In the bottom of the second, we're going to head to the third inning. Your score, Brevard 5, Greensboro 0. So Lewis Barini now stepping to the dish here in the top of the third inning for the Pride. Cam Cook back to work. This one lofted into deep left field. That one just kept carrying, and it's going to get down for a double. And Barini leads off the inning with a double for the Pride. Now batting for Greensboro, center fielder number 4, Brody Gardner. And that one just kept on carrying. Looked like it caught some of that wind that's blowing out towards left field. That one, first pitch high, ball 1. Bit of a fortunate break there for Granada in left field. As looked like he had a pretty good beat on it, but it just kept carrying over towards that movement bank side in deep left field. That one high, ball 2. Barini struck it well, and it took off into this wind here at Gilcone Field. Wind's up to 14 miles an hour around first pitch. As it was pretty calm this morning, just rainy, but the wind's starting to pick up here into the late afternoon hours as that one misses high. 3 straight misses for Cameron Cook high in this at-bat. And Garner now with a 3-0 count, hitter's count. We'll see if he has a green light here with a runner on second, down by 5. That one nearly hits Garner, and it'll be a 4-pitch walk. Runner on first and second with nobody out. Now batting for the Pride, third baseman number 6, Adam Weber. So Weber now stepping to the dish for the Pride, leadoff hitter. So we're back to the top of the order. Cam Cook was cruising through the first 2 innings, but he's in a little bit of trouble here as that one, the bunt attempt's able to be held back, and 1-0 count. One ball, no strikes, no outs. Cam looks in. That one high, ball 2. And after cruising through the first 2 innings, Cook's run into a little bit of trouble here in the top of the third. After that first pitch leadoff double from Barini and then a 4-pitch walk to Gardner. That bunt attempt's popped up, fielded by Ayler, who slips it. He's going to have one play. It's going to be a fielder's choice. Good job by Ayler there to keep his footing, and it'll be 1 away here. Top half of the third inning. Now batting for the Pride, shortstop number 1, Evan Sykes. So Sykes steps in here. First pitch just missing inside corner, ball 1. And great work. It is a slippery surface out there at Gilcone Field today because of the amount of rain that we got. Ayler able to keep his footing and fire a strike over to Vasquez. And that one's lofted into deep left center field, but Granada had a beat on it the whole way. It'll advance a runner, but no further damage. It'll be 2 away here in the top of the third inning. Now batting for the Pride, designated hitter number 23, Kai Hayes. So runners at the corners, 2 away for designated hitter Kai Hayes, and he strokes this one in the left center field gap, and that one's going to get down and roll all the way to the wall. Clark fields it, fires it in, but it's going to be a 2 RBI double for Kai Hayes. Now batting for the Pride, number 34, Cam Evans. So the third hit of the ball game, second extra base hit of the inning for the Pride, as that one was stroked into left center field. Cam Evans, watch a strike 1 there. but the Pride will get 2 runs back. Cook almost able to work out of that inning after a fielder's choice bunt and a fly out, but 2 good off-speed pitches there from Cook has him up 0-2 in the count, and Cam Cook will look to work out of this inning with no further damage done. The 0-2 pitch. That one just missing outside corner, ball 1. That one might have been a little high as well. Definitely a good pitch. Pretty close there to take for Edmonds, but that one was off the plate. Now the 1-2 pitch. Cam Cook goes back to the off-speed, and it's skied up. And Frankie Vasquez calls off Luke Morton to make the 3rd out. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Your score, Brevard 5, Greensboro 2. Now batting for the Tornadoes, catcher number 41, Kenny Pridmore. First one there from Pridmore, cut on and fouled. 0-1 count. Bottom of the 3rd inning as Nick Stigura only needed 1 pitch to get out of the last half inning in the Tornado threat. Stigura coming on in relief for starting pitcher Michael Richards. One pitch missing there. 2 balls and 1 strike here in the bottom of the 3rd. To Kenny Pridmore. Stigura winds and delivers. That one is roped over the second baseman's head for a leadoff single into center field. Now batting for the Tornadoes, right fielder number 4, Zach Allison. So Pridmore able to get on base with a leadoff single to center field. Now number 4, Zach Allison at the dish. Shows bunt, but he is get hit on that one and does not look good. The appeal over to second base, he did not swing around on that one, so that's going to be a hit by pitch. Allison will be awarded second. Good to see him get up right back up and head on over to first. The Greensboro bench did not like that call, but it did appear that Allison pulled back on that. And we mentioned yesterday's broadcast that Allison, one of the team leaders in hit by pitches, and you can tally another one to that total. It looks like we're going to have a conference here between the two umpires after Greensboro head coach Chris Fennessy discussed, but they are going to award Allison first base, and now Peter Famero steps to the dish. Now batting for the Tornadoes, designated hitter number 12, Peter Famero. So runners on first and second base, nobody out. Designated hitter Peter Famero to the dish. See, as we saw Allison square around to bunt to move over Predmore, but now runners at first and second. We'll see what head coach Mike Victory decides to do here. Famero squares around. That one catches the outside corner, strike number 1. 0-1 count. Stigura looks in. And the 0-1 offering coming up. Famero waves at and misses the bunt attempt. 0-2 now to count him. You'd imagine Famero now with 2 strikes is going to be swinging here. Predmore at second, Allison at first, Famero at the dish, and the 1-2 pitch is cut on and missed, strike 3. Now batting for the Tornadoes, shortstop number 9, Logan Sawyer. So Logan Sawyer now at the dish with 1 away here in the bottom of the 3rd. Last time Sawyer stepped up, he lofted a single into center field. It scored a run. Segura there with the off speed. Gets Logan Sawyer swinging, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Stigura looks in the 0-1 pitch, cut on and miss. Goes back to that off-speed pitch that's worked so well here in the last 2 at-bats. And the freshman Sawyer now choke up and look to put something in play. Now down 0-2. And that one, just missing. And they're going to call a balk there, so no pitch. And that'll move runners to second and third. So check that. It should be an automatic ball as well on the balk attempt. And we will get a exclamation here from field umpire to the Greensboro bench. As he says Stigura never came set there. Meanwhile, Stigura and the catcher, Vacarison, are going to get an explanation from the home plate umpire. But that'll put 2 runners into scoring position with only 1 out. And Sawyer will look to add to his RBI total after collecting 1 in the bottom of the 2nd inning. As the conference continues here towards the first base line between the Greensboro head coach and the field umpire, Perry. And now the field umpire will give Stigura an explanation as this delay continues here in the bottom of the third inning. We got a late start to this one, so we don't want to have too many of these on-field delays. So we might run out of daylight. But looks like everything's sorted now, and we'll get back to baseball. Allison at second, Pridmore at third, Sawyer at the dish, Sturgura toes the rubber, looks into his catcher. Shakes him off. Finds something he likes, and now the 1-2 offering to Sawyer. That one caught on and missed strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Segura, and now Lucas Granada to the dish. Now batting for the Tornadoes, left fielder number 1, Lucas Granada. And we saw Granada rope a 2 RBI double left center field. We'll take that once again as 2 runners are in scoring position for the sophomore outfielder. That one waved at and missed. Good pitch there from Stigura. Strike number 1. That one in, skips into the right batter's box. So 1-1 offering. Coming up. Stigura looks in. Granada readies. The 1-1 pitch on the way. That one nearly catches Granada in the helmet. Be a 2-1 count. That one, once again, skipping in the right-handed batter's box. Check that. Left-handed batter's box. Right side. Now Granada ahead in the count 3-1. 2 away here after back-to-back strikeouts, but still 2 runners in scoring position for the Tornadoes. As Brevard looks to capitalize and get back the runs that Greensboro scored in the top half of this inning. The wind picks up and Stigura steps off. And the conditions continue to get windier and windier here at Go Cone Field. Flag out to center field, just waving towards left field. Stigura looks in the 3-1 pitch. That one lofted into right field. It's going to get down for a base hit. And Granada, another RBI in this one. An RBI single to right field. And Brevard extends their lead to a 6-2 margin. How about it for the Tornadoes? Second baseman number 3, Luke Morton. So Brevard with their 8th hit of the game already here through 3 innings played. And now Morton steps in with runners on the corners, 2 away. That one catches the inside portion of the plate. Drops in for a strike. Morton, sophomore second baseman today for the Tornadoes, has played shortstop for a majority of the season, but has switched to second base as of late. 0-1 offering here. That one catches the lower third of the plate. And Stigura quickly ahead here, 0-2. That one skips into the left-handed batter's box. Morton holds back on his swing, and 1-2 count here. As we approach an hour played so far here at Gilcone Field. 6-2 your score. Stigura winds and delivers. That one fought off foul. We'll do it again. Stigura now at 22 pitches. This will be his 23rd of the ball game. That one drops in, and Morton fouls it off. Off-speed pitch there, and we'll do it once again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 6-2 lead for the Tornadoes, who have 8 hits to Greensboro's 3. And the pitch. That one is lofted into right field, and it'll be no problem there for Carrick. And we head to the top of the 4th. Brevard able to get 1 run back. 6-2 your score. Six-2 your score here in the top half of the 4th inning, as Greensboro will send Miles Vickerson to the dish. Cam Cook beginning his 4th inning of work here for the Tornadoes. Cook winds and fires. That one catching outside corner, strike 1. That one popped up, foul territory. Primore over and can't make the play. Had a long way to run, got a late break on it. That'll be strike number 2. So can't fault Primore there. So he had a long way to go. Got a delayed start, but that one catches the heel of his glove and kicks away. Could have been out 1, but we'll take strike number 2, and Cam Cook looks to put away the Carrison here. The 0-2 delivery. That one skips in. Ball number 1. The 1-2 pitch. That one just a bit high. Ball 2. Off-speed pitch missing high, and now from 0-2 to 3-2. Cook looks to put him away here. 3-2 pitch, cut on and miss, strike 3. Strikeout there for Cam Cook. Now batting for the Pride, right fielder number 11, Drake Carrick. Carrick up to the dish, 6-hole hitter for the Pride. Cook now 44 pitches, 24 strikes on the afternoon. That one make it 25, catching the outside corner there, strike number 1. The 0-1 offering. Swung on and missed, and Cam Cook today is doing a good job of getting ahead of batters early. Getting these 0-2 counts. That one swung on and missed, and back-to-back strikeouts for Cameron Cook. Now batting for the Pride, left fielder number 46, Avery Bishop. Bishop steps into the batter's box. And Cook has struck out the first 2 batters swinging of this inning, and that one missing. Bishop ahead now 0-1. Check that 1-0 count. The 1-0 offering from Cook. That one over the lower half of the plate. Strike 1. 1-1 your count. Cook works quickly. The 1-1 is skipped in. Fastball, he held on just a bit too long there. 2-1 pitch coming up now. The 2-1 offering. Outside ball 3. So after getting ahead early in the first 2 counts of this inning, Cook working behind here 3-1 to Bishop. The 3-1 offering coming up, that's going to catch the outside corner, strike 2. Now had some late action to it on that, and Cook 1 pitch away from striking out the side here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 4th. Cook fires. High ball 4, and that'll be the first base runner of the inning for the Pride. Now batting for Greensboro, second baseman number 3, Louis Barini. So Barini, left-handed hitter, steps to the dish. 2 away. Bishop on first. That one off-speed, missing ball number 1. Misses low, ball 2. Cook was able to get ahead of the first 2 batters, but fell behind to Bishop and walked him, and now behind 2-0 to Barini. Pick-off attempt, that one, like a good move over there, but maybe not enough on the throw. And Bishop's back safely. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Cook winds and fires. That one right over the heart of the plate, strike number 1. And another pickoff, though. That one closer as the throw was low. Ayler able to dig it up and apply the tag, but not in time, so 2-1 offering here. That one's roped into right center field. Gets down. Cut off by Allison. But not before Barini's into second with a 2-out double. Now batting for the Pride, center fielder number 4, Brody Gardner. So after striking out the first two batters, a walk and a double has runners on second and third with 2 outs. First pitch catches the outside corner, strike one. And this feels like a big at-bat in this game as you don't want to let the pride creep back into this one. Up 6-2, you want to hold them there, especially after getting the first 2 outs of the inning. That off-speed, beautiful, drops in. And 0-2 count. Cook gets ahead of Gardner. Cook sets. And the 0-2 pitch. That one lofted into right center field, and it's going to be a base hit, and it's going to score 2 runs. And Brody Gardner comes through for a 2 RBI single to cut the lead to 6-4. Now batting for the Pride, third baseman number 6, Adam Weber. And that one looked to be up near the eyes of Gardner, who just served that into right center field. 0-2, not a bad pitch there from Cook. He looked to go high and away, but Gardner just kind of poked his bat out there and served it into right center field. That one outside, ball 1. So now runner on first, 2 outs. Now a 6-4 lead for the Tornadoes as Greensboro scored a pair of runs in both the top of the third and fourth innings to cut the deficit just to 2 runs. That one is served through the right side over to Morton, and he's going to make the play, and we are out of this inning. But not before the Pride strike for 2 runs. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Your score, Brevard 6, Greensboro 4. Back after this. Head to the bottom of the fourth inning. 6-4 your score in favor of the Tornadoes. Stegura back on for what is now his 3rd inning of work. Logan Clark will lead things off for the Tornadoes here. Bottom half of the fourth inning. Now batting for the Tornadoes, center fielder number 15, Logan Clark. So Clark steps in. Stegura settles on the mound, and that one over the heart of the plate, strike number 1 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The 0-1 pitch is hit high into left center field. And Garner, no issue there. Vasquez up next. Now batting for the Tornadoes, third baseman number 19, Frankie Vasquez. So Vasquez steps to the dish after Clark's fly out. Stegura fires outside, ball 1. 1-0 pitch coming up. Off speed catch the inside corner, strike one. Segura looks in. 1-1 pitch upcoming with one away here in the bottom of the fourth. That one skips in, ball two. Two, 1 your count. And Vasquez looks to get on ahead of 5-hole hitter Cale Ayler here. 2-1 your count. That one's hit high to left center field, carrying. And that one caught in stride by Gardner. Great play there by the center fielder, ranging over and making the catch. 2 away. Bottom of the fourth inning. Now batting for the Tornadoes, first baseman number 26, Cale Ayler. So Ayler stepping into the box against Segura. First pitch over for strike one. Brevard looking to avoid going down 1-2-3 in this inning. Want to give Cam Cook a little bit more rest here. Don't want to go down 1-2-3 after the Pride have scored back-to-back 2-run innings. That one inside ball one. Have an update from BC softball after falling in the first game. The Tornadoes are leading at the BC softball field, just beyond the center field wall here at Gilcombe Field. 1-0 top of the fourth. That one's fouled off. And Segura, one pitch away from sending down the Tornadoes in order. 1-2-3. Segura fires in. That one fouled off. We'll do it again. Final line for Michael Richards in this one. An inning and 2/3 pitch. 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned. 2 walks, no strikeouts. 52 total pitches, 31 strikes for Michael Richards. Segura now at the 2-inning mark and looking to continue here. That one cut on and missed, strike 3. So Tornadoes go down in order in the bottom of the fourth inning. We're going to head to the fifth. Your score, Brevard 6, Greensboro 4. Now playing third base for your Tornadoes, number 8, Davis Bryson. Now batting for the Tornadoes, shortstop number 1, Evan Sykes. So we head to the top half of the 5th inning. Evan Sykes batting now for the Pride. And first pitch swinging, lost that into center field. Going to be a can of corn for Logan Clark, and just like that, out number 1. Now batting for the Pride, designated hitter number 23, Kai Hayes. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Cam Cook here in the top half of the 5th inning. To the fly out to Logan Clark, and Kai Hayes now batting and swings at this pitch, and that one's given a ride to deep center field, and that one's going to skip off the wall. Logan Clark fires it in quickly, but it's going to be a 1-out double for Kai Hayes. Now batting for the Pride, first baseman number 34, Cam Edmonds. First pitch there, looking, strike 1. That one crosses the middle of the plate, and Cook's working quickly here. First pitch, fly out to the center, and then second pitch was given a pretty good ride there towards the right center field gap. That one skips in, ball 1. And Kai Hayes and strike 3 looking there. Another strikeout for Cam Cook, and 2 outs now for the Tornadoes. Now batting for the Pride, catcher number 28, Miles McCarrison. First pitch swinging, popped up towards Cale Ayler. This could do it. Ayler gloves it, and just like that, we're going to head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Your score: Brevard 6, Greensboro 4. Pridmore, Allison, and Famero due up for the Tornadoes here in the bottom of the 5th inning. How about it for the Tornadoes? Catcher number 41, Kenny Pridmore. So Pridmore up to the dish, and Stigura on for his third inning of work. First pitch strike called. 0-1 offering now. That one missing inside ball one. One count to Pridmore. Segura now 2 1/3 of work, 2 hits, 1 earned run. That one skips in ball 2. 2 hits, 1 earned run for Segura, but has struck out 3 tornadoes and has limited the damage caused earlier in the game by Michael Richards and allowed the Pride to claw back into this one, now only down 6-4. That one chopped on foul, strike 2. That one drops in, strike 3 looking. And make it strikeout number 4 for Stigura in this one. Zach Allison now to the dish. A bag for the Tornadoes. Right fielder number 4, Zach Allison. So Allison now comes to the plate. Strike 1 looking there. Allison not with that at bat yet today because he's been hit by a pitch. And also with a sacrifice, so no at bats for Allison currently. That one missing ball 1. That one missing ball 2. Allison with a critical sac bunt in the big bottom of the second inning for the Tornadoes, and then got hit by a pitch in the last inning. Last time up. In the third, as the wind starts to rip through Gil Cone Field. 2-1 pitch. That one high, ball 3. So 3-1 count. That one outside, skips away from the catcher, doesn't matter. So it's going to be a walk for the Tornadoes, and Allison now aboard with 1 out. Now batting for the Tornadoes, designated hitter number 12, Peter Famero. So Peter Famero now at the dish for Brevard. 1 out, 1 runner on. Stigura still working for the Pride, now up to 45 pitches. Famero lays down the bunt, and that one's going to go foul. So strike 1. Peter Famero, the senior designated hitter today, also plays outfield for the Tornadoes from Miami, Florida. One of several Tornadoes from the state of Florida on this Brevard College baseball team. Stigura looks in. Allison takes his lead at first. The 0-1 pitch coming up. Famero waves and tips a bunt into the catcher's mitt. That'll be strike number 2. So this is the second time Famero's been up looking to sacrifice bunt, but he's found his way into an 0-2 hole in the at-bat. So more than likely, Famero will be swinging away as he calls time here to gather himself with the windy conditions ripping dirt all around the infield. But no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Allison at first. We'll see if they put Allison in motion here. Look to get something going, maybe a hit and run. Allison will stay put. That one's roped down the left field line, foul. It'll remain at 0-2 count. Stigura looks in after 3 fouls. That one's cut on and missed, strike 3. So strikeout number 5 for Stigura in this one, and Logan Sawyer heading to the dish. And batting for the Tornadoes, shortstop number 9, Logan Sawyer. So Sawyer up. First pitch off speed, drops right into the zone, strike 1. Stigura now with 5 strikeouts in this one, in relief for starting pitcher Michael Richards. Logan shows bunt there. That one in the dirt, but will not allow Allison to advance. 1-1 your count. As there's action in the Tornado bullpen. It looks like number 50, Andy Farringer, is up throwing for the Tornadoes. We'll see if Cam Cook has another inning or 2 in him, but could be close to the end of the line for him. That one missing 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And that one catches the outer portion of the plate. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 5th. Logan Sawyer looking to extend this inning. Stigura looking to close it out for the Pride and send us to the top of the 6th. And the pitch. Cut on and miss, strike 3. And that'll do it here for the bottom of the 5th. We head to the 6th inning. Your score, Brevard 6, Greensboro 4. Cam Cook back to work here in the top half of the 6th inning as Pride looked to edge even closer. Now batting for Greensboro, right fielder number 11, Drake Carrot. As Greensboro, with 2 runs in the 3rd and 4th inning, have drawn closer Now a 2-run lead for the Tornadoes. Cam Cook goes back to work here. First pitch high, missing, ball 1. Cook looks into Pridmore and the 1-0 on the way. Off speed, drops right in there, strike 1. And Cook losing his hat there as the wind just continues to pick up here at Gilcone Field. And it is ripping out there. 1-1 on the way. That one missing high and inside, ball 2. Winds up to 15 miles an hour right now in the Brevard area, moving east. Off speed is lifted into center field. Clark's going to call off Allison. It's going to be a can of corn, out number 1 for the Tornado center fielder. Now batting for the Pride, left fielder number 46, Avery Bishop. So Bishop now stepping in for the visitors. Bishop 0 for 1 so far with a run scored today. That one waved on and missed, strike number 1. Good off-speed pitch there from Cam Cook. That one catching the outside corner. Look, maybe be a little bit outside, but if you're a Cook, you'll take that all day long. 0-2 count now. And that one just fouled off there. Looked like it tipped off the end of Bishop's bat, but the Pride left fielder able to stay alive. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Cook delivers, skips in there, ball number 1. One, 2 now the count. That one cut on and missed, strike number 3. And another strikeout there for junior right-handed pitcher Cam Cook. Now batting for the Pride, second baseman number 3, Louis Verini. So give Cook now 6 strikeouts, 1 looking on the day, so 5 swinging strikeouts. That one missing inside, ball 1. So Tornadoes do have arm warming in the pen right now. Andy Farringer, the freshman right-handed pitcher from Holly Springs, North Carolina, as that one's cut on and missed, strike number 1. Cook, 79 pitches before this at-bat started, so if you're head coach Mike Victories, that one is fouled off, strike number 2. You've got the luxury of, you could send Cook back out for the 7th inning. He's just reaching the 80 pitch mark here in the top of the 6th, so some decisions to be made for sure. 1-2 skips in, ball 2, but if you're Cam Cook here, you got to get through the 6th inning first before you start thinking about the 7th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that one's cut on and fouled. We'll do it again. Ball low. That one just missing the inside corner. Cam thought he had that one, but it'll be ball 4, and Brody Gardner now up to the dish for the Pride. Now batting for Greensboro, center fielder number 4, Brody Gardner. So now 1 on with 2 outs after Cook induced a fly out and a strikeout. Was ahead in that one as the pickoff attempt over missing. Gardner now in a big spot here. Looking to keep the inning alive as the top of the order lurks for the Pride. That one's fought off down the right field line. It's going to drop in fair. As that one's fair, Allison picks it up, fires over to second base, and it's going to be a 2-out double. That one just in fair, and I don't think head coach Mike Victory liked that one because it looked like it skipped left to me. And looked like it was to the right of that foul line, but it's going to be a double. Now batting for the Pride, third baseman number 6, Adam Weber. That one skips in, ball 1. It's going to be the 7th hit of the game. For the Prize, that one's skied to center. Clark. And it's going to fall, and it's going to be 2 runs scored. The wind got a hold of that one. It's going to be a 2 RBI single. And just like that, tie ball game here at Gilcone Field. Now batting for the Pride, shortstop number 1, Evan Sykes. And just like that, it looked like a lazy fly out there to center field as they're going to appeal. And he's out on appeal. And it looks like the runner did not cross home plate, the second runner that came across, so that's going to take a run off the board for the Pride. And that's going to take both runs off the board there on appeal. So the first runner did not cross for the Pride there. And the Tornadoes are going to get out of this inning unscathed. What a turn of events here. Into the bottom half of the 6th inning, your score, Brevard 6, Greensboro 4. Now batting for the Tornadoes, left fielder number 1, Lucas Granada. So Granada steps to the dish in one of the strangest sequences you will see in baseball there. Ball 1 skips in, but what seemed to be a 2 RBI single gets changed because of an appeal. And what seemed to be a crazy turn of events that got Greensboro to tie the game. It turns out that the first base runner never crossed home plate, therefore no run score, as Pridmore, very heads-up baseball by Kenny Pridmore to appeal that and tag the home plate. So that one by Stigura catches the outside corner, strike 2. So very heads-up baseball there by the Tornadoes backstop, Kenny Pridmore. That one skips in, ball 2. So it'll go down as a hit and then a out on appeal. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. That one lofted down the right field line. Edmonds gives chase and makes the catch. What a catch by Edmonds, the first baseman there, to retire Granada. One away here. Luke Morton up to the bat. Batting for the Tornadoes, second baseman number 3, Luke Morton. So Luke Morton now to the dish. That one pulls back the bunt, so ball number 1. But just still, Gil Cohen Field is buzzing after that top half of the 6th inning still. After what looked like a tie ball game got reversed on appeal. That one catches the outside corner, strike 1. But Tornado bats have gone cold here as of late against Agora. Brevard started off the game hot against starting pitcher Michael Richards, but Stagura in this one, now in his 4th inning of work, allowed just 1 run on 2 hits. And Logan Clark awaits on deck. Now Davis Bryson in the hole after the substitution midway through the game. That one outside, ball 2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Morton looks to work back in this count and draw a 1-out walk. That one fouled off. Count stays alive now. 7th pitch at this at-bat upcoming. Update from the BC softball field. Methodist has taken a 4-1 lead. They are in the bottom of the 5th inning there, just beyond our playing field here at Gilcone Field. The 3-2 offering from Stagura on the way. That one grounded over to short. Shortstop Fields. The stretch made by Edmonds. And he's out. Good stretch there by the first baseman. 6-3 goes the putout, and Logan Clark steps up to the dish for 2 away. Now batting for the Tornadoes, center fielder number 15, Logan Clark. So head coach Mike Victory asking for an explanation on that one. Does it look like maybe the foot came off for Edmonds, but nevertheless, 2 away here, bottom half of the 6th inning. That one waved at and missed, strike 1. Stigura has been impressive so far for the Pride in relief. That one missing high, ball 1. 1-1 your count here, bottom half of the 6th inning. Brevard looking to end the regular season on a high note, snap a 6-game losing streak, and go into conference play with some positive momentum. Conference tournament play as that one's lofted to deep center, but ranging over making the catch is Gardner. And yet another 1-2-3 inning from Stigura. We head to the top half of the 7th inning. Your score, Tornadoes 6, Pride 4. Back after this. Freshman right-handed pitcher Andy Farringer on for the Tornadoes here in the top half of the 7th inning, on in relief of Cam Cook. Batting for the Pride, shortstop number 1, Evan Sykes. And Farringer looks in. First pitch skips up and caught the umpire under the mask. That is something you never want to see. We hope everything's okay here. So we'll take a moment here. Top half of 7th inning. back to action here as all is well after that. Brief delay for the home plate umpire after he caught one under the mask that skipped up there from Farringer. 1 ball, no strikes. That one caught on a miss, strike number 1 for Andy Farringer. And gets him swinging again. Farringer, the sidearm submarine-style delivery, freshman from Holly Springs, North Carolina. Farringer saw action in 3 varsity contests this year, 5 innings pitched. That one missing a wide, ball 2. Farringer got the start in the road game against Bob Jones recently. Pitched 3 innings of 3 hits, scoreless ball. That one's roped in the center, and it's not going to stay up for Clark as that one skips in for a base hit. Now batting for the Pride, designated hitter number 23, Kai Hayen. So Hayen steps to the dish. Runner on first, nobody out. Farringer throws over to first, but just a bit late. That one catches the outside corner, strike number 1 to Hayen, the designated hitter for the Pride today. Hayen's 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs, 2 doubles. And that one thrown over again, but not in time. Second pickoff attempt of the at-bat. That one is stroked into right center field. Allison over making the catch. 1 away here. Good play there by Allison to keep it from going in the gap. Now batting for the Pride, first baseman, number 34, Cam Edmonds. Now Edmonds steps to the dish, runner on first. That one misses outside, ball number 1. 1-0 count. That one fouled off, strike number 1. 1-1 count. Edmonds today is 0 for 3. But with a runner on first, down by 2, we'll look to make some noise here as that one's ripped into left center field. It's going to get down and it's going to roll for a bit. Edmonds coming through. Clark unable to pick it up out there. It's going to be a RBI double, just like that, 6-5 your score. Now batting for the Pride, catcher number 28, Miles McCarrison. And just like that, tying run is in scoring position for the Pride. Now 5 runs on 10 hits. That one catches the plate. Strike number 1. But for Farringer, you want to get out of this with just the 1 run allowed, as Brevard may get deeper into their bullpen, but Tornadoes clinging to a 1-run lead, and that one's going to hit McCarrison, and Victory's going to come out and ask for an explanation, as initially it was signaled as a foul ball by the home plate umpire, and head coach Mike Victory is going to ask for an explanation, as it looked like the umpire asked McCarrison to take off his glove there and show him where it hit him. And in the judgment of the umpire, it left enough of a mark to award him first base. Now batting for the Pride, right fielder number 11, Drake Carrick. So Drake Carrick stepping to the dish. Now runners on first and second base. One away. That one's waved at and missed. Pickoff attempt there from catcher Kenny Pridmore to second, but not in time. Swinging strike one from Carrick. And there's some argument here from the Greensboro head coach that he didn't go around, but looked like he waved at it. So, and he's still giving the umpire some disagreement here, and he's arguing he never went through it, but not in the judgment of the home plate umpire. And there's been some controversial items in today's game, but nevertheless, 6-5 ball game. Runners on first and second. 0-1's tap foul, strike two. Behringer asked for a new ball there. So 0-2 count. Runners on first and second base. Behringer 0-2 is lofted into right field, but Allison's going to come under it. And tagging up is Edmonds. Throw's going to go into second base. F9 on the putout, but Edmonds able to advance, and with two away, Bishop up to plate. Now batting for the Pride, left fielder number 46, Avery Bishop. So a productive out there from Carrick. Pinch hitting for the Pride. Number 30, Connor Morehouse. So pinch hitter here for Greensboro. In a big situation, this is Connor Morehouse. He had a home run in yesterday's ball game. First pitch outside, ball one. And this is a big situation. Runners at the corners, two away. Greensboro going to their power hitter here in place of Bishop, who comes out of the game. That one's lofted into right center. Allison's under it, and the inning is over. So the Tornadoes give up the one run, but the Pride strand runners at the corners. We head to the bottom half of the seventh inning. Your score, Brevard 6, Greensboro 5. Now batting for the Tornadoes, third baseman number 8, Davis Bryson. So now Caldwell in to pitch for the Pride. And first pitch foul there from Davis Bryson. Had some defensive substitutions. Brody Gardner, the center fielder, is going to move into left field after Morehouse pinch hit for Avery Bishop. And now in the game playing center field in the 7-hole, number 10, Hudson Powell. The 0-1 pitch is chopped up the middle, fielded cleanly by the shortstop, throw over, and got him. 6-3 the putout. Cale Ayler heading to the dish. Now batting for the Tornadoes, first baseman number 26, Cale Ayler. So after the 6-3 put out there by Davis Bryson, Cale Ayler stepping to the dish with one out here. And Caldwell's pitch way outside, ball one. Ayler currently 0 for 3, but looking to snap out of that and get a board here against Caldwell. The 1-0 offering is on the outside corner. Apparently, strike one. Looked to be a tad bit outside there, but one your count. That one outside edge again, but called a strike by the umpire, and now 1-2 is the count. That one definitely outside on that one. No doubt about that. 2-2 count. Here is Brevard looking for some much-needed insurance runs here late, holding to a 6-5 lead. Brevard scoring 6 runs in the first 3 innings, but has held scoreless through the last 3. That one's fought off foul. That was on the hands to Ayler, but two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Two offering here, fouled off. We have an update from the BC softball field. Brevard battles back with 3 runs scored in the bottom of the 6th. Michaela Morgan with a 2 RBI single in her final game at the BC softball field, the senior shortstop, to tie things up 6-6. Check that, 4-4 the score over there. That one lifted to left field and pretty deep. That one's going to skip off the wall, and that's going to be extra bases for Ayler. And that's a double for Cale Ayler. Now batting for the Tornadoes, catcher number 41, Kenny Pridmore. So now 6 runs on 9 hits for the Tornadoes. Ayler with the extra base hit. Just the second of the day for the Tornadoes. And Pridmore now in prime position here to tack on to the lead, provide some insurance to this Tornado bullpen. That one missing ball 1. Pridmore 2 for 3 today with 2 runs scored. Looking to drive in his first RBI of the day. So good outing for Pridmore, who that one outside ball 2. Pridmore maybe made the play of the game on the appeal, as it looked like a fly ball to center field that got down in front of Clark. And the home plate umpire is going to ask to talk to the pitcher. And Makes him throw away that baseball. Interesting sequence there, but back to action, 2-0 count. Pridmore earlier in this one, it was the bottom of the, check that, top of the sixth. It looked like Greensboro tied the game, but on appeal, that one inside ball 3. Pridmore appealed to home plate after that single, and turns out that one of the runners for Greensboro did not touch home plate, so no harm, no foul in that one, and that is a crucial sequence of this one as Brevard holds on to a 1-run lead currently. That one catching the inside corner. Strike one, 3-1 count to Pridmore here in the bottom of the 7th. Caldwell looks in. That one's roped right at the third baseman. Line out there. Hit it hard, but hit it right there to the Greensboro third baseman, Adam Weber, and 2 outs now for Zach Allison. Now batting for the Tornadoes, right fielder number 4 is Zach Allison. So Allison to the dish. Looking for his first hit of the ball game. Allison has a sacrifice bunt. It's been hit by a pitch and walked. So no at-bats currently for Allison in this one, but can change all that with a single here as Ayler takes his lead at second. The 0-1 pitch on the way from Caldwell. That one outside and low, ball 1. 1-1 your count. Allison, the senior from just down the road in Hendersonville. That one just missing 2-1 count. Caldwell looks into his catcher. That one does catch the outside corner, so now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Looks like some more action underway in the Tornado bullpen. Looks like a couple arms are thrown over there. One lefty, one righty. So it could be Noah Webb over there. That one chopped and fouled. Strike 2. We'll do it again. Little discussion there as the field umpire made Caldwell throw for a new ball, second time with the at-bat. That one's lofted into right field, and it's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. F9 on the putout, and we head to the top of the 8th, still 6-5 ball game. So Barini, left-handed batter to the dish here in the top half of the 8th inning. The Pride still within a run. Farringer back to work. That one skips in, ball 1. 1-0 count to Barini, the Greensboro second baseman. Farringer sets and delivers. That one inside nearly hits Barini, 2-0. Two O's fought off foul. Strike one. That one fought off foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There was some action in the Tornado bullpen earlier, but it's like everything's settled over there now. Maybe just some relievers getting some work in. Farringer works back 2-2 count. That one is fought off foul. Off-speed pitch there from sidearm Farringer. 6 outs left to get for the Tornadoes if they want to end the regular season on a high note and take a victory in the regular season finale. That one fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming. Update from the BC softball field. Methodist, with the bases loaded, nobody out, retakes the lead 5-4 in the top of the 7th inning as season finale for the Tornado softball team as well today. That one skips in and will load the count up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. And the offering. Outside, just missing the corner there. Arm side for Farringer, and Barini draws a walk. Now Brody Gardner stepping to the dish. Batting for the Pride, left fielder number 4, Brody Gardner. So Gardner, who shifted to left field there in the top half of the inning. Farringer looks over to Barini, who's on first. That one right down Broadway, strike one. Pickoff throw over as there was a defensive substitution snuck in by the Tornadoes before this inning. It looks like Colson Miller's over at first base now, so he takes the place of Cale Ehlers. That one swung on and missed, strike 2. So Colson Miller is now playing first base for the Tornadoes. And that one didn't seem like it was reported by the home plate umpire for the inning. And Gardner able to stay alive there, reaching out and tipping that one over the fence, and will remain an 0-2 count. Farringer now up. This will be the 29th pitch of his appearance. And that one tips off the glove of Farringer and into center field, a base hit for the Pride. 11th hit of the day for Greensboro, and now back to the top of the order. Now batting for the Pride, third baseman number 6, Adam Weber. So hit number 11 for the Greensboro Pride. That one, it's the first pitch misses, ball 1. That pitch missing high, and Farringer unable to collect that line drive, hit back at him, tipped off the edge of his glove, but it's a hard hit ball right up the middle, and that one misses inside. Pickoff attempt by Pridmore, skips into the covering Sawyer. 2 balls, no strikes now. But a leadoff walk followed by a single by the 8-9 hitters. And now back to the top of the order as Greensboro threatens here in the top of the 8th. That one right over the plate. Strike 1 from Farringer. Farringer delivers. That one low. Ball 3. And dangerous situation here for the Tornadoes with runners already at first and second now. Weber works a 3-1 count. That one fouled off, strike 2. So now full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. And big pitch upcoming here for Farringer. That one missing outside, ball 4. And that's going to load the bases up for Greensboro. Now batting for the Pride, shortstop number 1, Evan Sykes. So after allowing 1 run in the top of the 7th, Farringer finding himself in a bit of trouble here as Pridmore is going to call time, and there's going to be a meeting on the mound between the battery mates of Pridmore and Farringer. They're going to talk things over. We'll see if Coach Victory decides to make a move here. He is making his way out of the dugout, looks towards his bullpen. No signal given. And meanwhile, the Greensboro head coach coming out to argue some maybe possible balks by Farringer not coming set, but head coach Mike Victory talking to his infielders and to Farringer, discussing game plan here as nobody's out here in the top of the 8th. Brevard clinging to a 1-run lead. And Victory is going to make the call to the bullpen. Signals with his right hand. It's going to be Matt Evans coming in. So we'll take a break. And bases loaded, nobody out. We'll see if Matt Evans can come in and get out of this one. Your score, Brevard 6, Greensboro 5. Now batting for Greensboro, shortstop number 1, Evan Sykes. So Sykes steps in. Matt Evans now to work for the Tornadoes. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch, just missing high there, ball 1. And nowhere to put Sykes here. Runners at every base for the Pride. Infield coming in for the Tornadoes. 1-0 pitch, high, ball 2. And the freshman righty, Matt Evans, looks into Pridmore. 2-0 coming up. That one's roped into left field, down, and that's going to score at least 2. Throw comes into third. It's going to be a 2 RBI double. And now Greensboro takes the lead 7-6. Now batting for the Pride, number 23, Kai Hayen. And just like that, after trailing for the entirety of this one, Greensboro able to scratch across the 2 runs it needs to take the lead. That one misses, ball 1 high. Greensboro 7 runs on 12 hits. They have scored 5 unanswered runs to take the lead. That one's lofted into left center field. Logan Clark over, making the catch. Throw's going to go to third, tagging up, but advancing, and sacrifice fly there from Hayen. And it'll be a 8-6 ball game. Now batting for the Pride, first baseman number 34, Cam Edmonds. So 8-6 ball game, 1 out. As all 3 of those runs charged to Farringer's ledger, as Evans entered the game with the bases loaded, nobody out, but he is responsible for the runner on third, and that's going to close the book on Andy Farringer in this one. Farringer 1 inning pitch, 3 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 2 walks, gave up a double, and the lead as that one's cut on a miss. Good off-speed pitch there from Evans. Now 0-2 count. Brevard will have 6 more outs to work with to try to mount a comeback. As we saw yesterday, runs were hard to come by for the Tornadoes in this series. So they got shut out in game 1. So that one skips in, ball number 1. Tornadoes were shut out in game number 1 and only able to score 1 run in game number 2. Brevard jumped out to their lead in this one. So that one's popped up, and Pridmore caught the backswing on that one. Bryson makes the play in foul territory for out number 2. Hope Pridmore's okay after catching the backswing of Edmonds on that. And a little conference here to Evans and the home plate umpire. Plate umpire's been busy talking to just about every player on the field today, including the coaches. Now batting for the Pride, catcher number 28, Miles Vacarison. A lot of delays in this one, a lot of conferences, a lot of arguments, but all these are 8-6 ball games. That one's drilled to left field, and it's not coming back. It's off of the roof of the bullpen. And Vacarison will touch them all. 10-6 game. So after leading 6-5 heading into this inning, 5 unanswered runs by the Pride. That one catches the lower portion of the plate, strike 1. 3 charged to Farringer, 2 charged to Evans. That one's fouled off down the first base line, strike 2. It's like Noah Webb warming up in the Tornado bullpen. As Greensboro has turned the tides in the top of the 8th. And Carrick lofts this one to right center field. That one's going to get down and roll to the wall. And it is a hit parade for the Pride here. And the runs and the hits keep coming. Now batting for Greensboro, center fielder number 10, Hudson Powell. And it looks like head coach Victory is going to talk to his reliever, Matt Evans, here. And we're going to have a pitching change. Noah Webb on to pitch for the Tornadoes, as head coach Mike Victory consoles his reliever. We'll take a break. Your score, Greensboro 10, Brevard 6. Hudson Powell back to the play as Noah Webb is on to pitch for the Tornadoes. And that one's softly grounded to Luke Morton. Morton throws over to Colson Miller. 4-3 goes the putout. And the inning comes to an end, but not before Greensboro strikes for 5 runs on 4 hits. They leave 1 aboard, but Brevard's offense has some work to do here in the last 2 innings. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Your score, Greensboro 10, Brevard 6. Dylan Ward on to pitch for the Pride. His first pitch fouled off from Peter Famero here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Greensboro scoring 5 runs in the top of the 8th to take a 10-6 lead. Famero watches that one skip in. Ball 1. Some news from the BC softball field. Methodist able to score 3 runs at the top of the 7th inning and shut out the Tornadoes to take a 7-4 win in the season finale. I congratulate the Brevard College softball team on a 2023 season that is now complete. As the Tornadoes will still have some baseball left to play after action wraps up here at Gilcone Field today. We'll talk more about that here in a second as that one missing low to Famero, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Tornadoes have locked in the 6th seed regardless of what happens here today. Regardless if they are able to come back in this one, they will be the 6th seed in the USA South Conference Baseball Tournament. That one waved on and missed, caught, and 2-3 goes to put out. Strikeout swinging. Now Logan Sawyer up to the dish. Back for the Tornadoes, shortstop number 9, Logan Sawyer. So Logan Sawyer now up to the plate. Strike 1 called there. That one catches the corner, strike 2. Brevard will travel to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Scheduled for this Thursday as a double elimination 3-team tournament will get underway in Fayetteville. Logan Sawyer chops that one over. Fielded cleanly, but Logan Sawyer beats it out for an infield single. Batting for the Tornadoes, left fielder number 1, Lucas Granada. And Sawyer able to reach for a second hit of the day. That one chopped over the shortstop, who was playing pretty deep. Had to double pump and hesitate there, but base hit nonetheless for Logan Sawyer, who has an RBI as well today. Granada at the dish, 1-0 count. And the offering. Right over the heart of the plate, strike number 1. But Brevard will either match up with this Greensboro team or William Peace. William Peace has a makeup game scheduled for tomorrow at 12 p.m. at Southern Virginia. That one low, ball 2. And if that one's able to be made up tomorrow, it'll be for the 3 seed, as William Peace has the season edge over the Greensboro Pride here. So that one misses low, ball 3. Greensboro, if they are to hold on today, they will finish USA South play at 13-9. Check that, 13-8. William Peace currently sitting at 12-8, but Granada lofts that one down the right field line, giving chase. Over there is Carrick, but it's going to find its way to green grass. Strike number 2. But Greensboro trailing the season series against William Peace. William Peace took 2 out of 3 from them earlier this season. So if William Peace is able to take a victory tomorrow in that makeup game, they will earn the 3 seed, and it'll be Methodist, William Peace, and Brevard in Fayetteville. That one inside, but misses. And Greensboro's bench did not like that one, but Granada will take it. And 2 on, 1 out for Luke Morton. Now batting for the Tornadoes, second baseman number 3, Luke Morton. So Morton coming to the dish, 2 on, 1 out, looking to help Brevard chip away at the lead now. That one's grounded to shortstop, fielded cleanly, 6-4, and the pick by Edmonds, double play by Greensboro. Goes 6-4-3. Stellar pick there by Edmonds. And just like that, we head to the ninth. Your score, Greensboro 10, Brevard 6. Now batting for the Pride, second baseman number 3, Louis Sparini. So Noah Webb back to work. Only took him 1 pitch to get out of the inning in the top half of the 8th. Check that. So he forced a 4-3 ground out to end things there. That one cut on and missed, strike number 1. As we head to the 9th here at Gilcombe Field for the final time in 2023. That one lofted in. Something you'll see from Noah Webb quite often is that ephus style slow pitch that he features. That one fired in the inside corner, strike 2. But despite results of late, as the Tornadoes will, results hold today, finish 4-12 in the month of April. So that one misses 2-2. Another 20-win season for the Tornadoes. And that one's chopped over to Davis Bryson, but he's going to have to hurry with the throw. And it's safe, infield single. As that one was just nubbed off the end of the bat and rolled slowly over to Davis Bryson. That's the 15th hit of the day for Greensboro. Now batting for the Pride, left fielder number 4, Brody Gardner. But back-to-back 20-win seasons for the Tornadoes. It'll be the second straight year the Brevard baseball program has had winning seasons in the regular season. Of course, that overall record pending postseason play. But Brevard, if results hold today, would finish with a 20-19 regular season record. Will be the first time that's happened for BC baseball in quite some time. Back-to-back winning regular seasons. That one bunt push to Noah Webb, who fires over, and it's going to be an infield single. On the bunt attempt there. Now batting for the Pride, third baseman number 6, Adam Weber. That one catches the outside corner. Strike number 1, as you saw there. Brody Gardner showcased the speed, just pushing a bunt down the left side of the infield. Tough play there from Noah Webb, and that one's roped into through the left side of the infield. It's going to be a base hit. They're going to send the runner, and he's going to score with ease. RBI signal there for Weber. Seventeenth hit of the ball game for the Pride. Now batting for Greensboro, shortstop number 1, Evan Sykes. So Sykes steps to the dish. Runners on first and second. Nobody out here. That one right over the heart of the plate. Strike number 1. 11-6 now your score here in this one. Greensboro 11 runs on 17 hits with 1 error. That one skips in. Ball number 1. But we will see everybody in Fayetteville this weekend as the Tornadoes make their first postseason appearance. As that one's lofted into shallow center, and Luke Morton unable to catch that one as that one drops in for a single. And they're going to call an infield fly there. So it will be the first out of the inning. So no single there. And that has shades of the 2011 wild card series in the National League where infield fly was called on between the Braves and the Cardinals, a controversial one, but so that's going to be a and Kai Hagen there. We believe it's a 1-1 count, so runners will advance because it was an infield fly. And they waited till the ball dropped to advance, but that one fouled off. One away in this half of the inning. But runners second and third, that one missing. Ball 2. 2-2 count. That one lofted in and punched through the right side of the infield. That's going to be a RBI single. They're sending both runners here. And play at the plate. Pridmore holds on. What a throw. Allison to Pridmore. And that's going to only allow 1 run to score. 9-2 goes to put out. So 2 away. Be an RBI single for the Pride. Now batting for Greensboro, first baseman number 34, Cam Edmonds. So 12-6 ball game now after that RBI single, but great play there by the senior Hendersonville connection, Allison to Pridmore. That one misses low, ball 1. And that holds the Greensboro lead to a 12-6 margin. That one is going to get through for a single. Single through the left side of the infield. That would have been a tough play for Bryson. 19th hit of the ball game for Greensboro. Now batting for the Pride, catcher number 28, Miles Vacarison. 1 swinging strike one. So now runners at first and second. That would have been a Bryson had to back in deep in the hole there, and it just took a short hop and got under the outstretched arms, but they should do it as F7 goes to put out. We've played 8.5. We go to the bottom of the ninth inning. 12-6 your score here, regular season finale. So a bit of shifting around for the Greensboro Pride here in the bottom half of the ninth inning. We saw this yesterday. Cam Edmonds, the starting first baseman, moves to pitcher. And now they are subbing in the designated hitter spot, number 24, Mo Lopez. Now batting for the Tornadoes, center fielder number 15, Logan Clark. So now bottom of the ninth, Logan Clark to lead off. Ball one. It's an interesting rule in baseball played with a designated hitter as Logan Clark lays down a bunt to Edmonds. Edmonds made the tag. Mo Lopez made the tag on the head, and that's going to go 1-3 on a bunt. Now, pinch hitting for your Tornadoes. Senior number 32, Parker Cruz. So, interesting rule in baseball played with a designated hitter, which, of course, now all of Major League Baseball is, now that they dropped the pitcher batting in the National League. If a field player comes in to pitch, you lose your designated hitter spot. So that's exactly what Greensboro did. They moved Cam Edmonds from first base to pitcher in the 4-hole and then subbed in the designated hitter spot, Mo Lopez. As this 1-1 pinch hitting for Cruz is lofted deep into left field, but it's going to be caught. And that's out number 2. So Colson Miller, who came into play first base in the top half of the 8th inning, rather, is now hitting his first at bat, and he lines it through the left side of the infield for a base hit. Colson Miller. Batting for your Tornadoes, catcher number 41, Kenny Pridmore. So now Pridmore coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 9th after Colson Miller in his first at-bat of the day ropes a single through the left side of the infield. That one fouled off. Strike 1. As Tornadoes look to keep the game going on. 2 outs, down by 6 though, so take quite the rallies. Pridmore's backed off there with an inside pitch by Edmonds. That one hits him, so that's going to put Pridmore on base. So now Zach Allison steps in against Edmonds. 2 away runners on first and second for the Tornadoes. That one in there, strike 1 from Edmonds. That one tipped and caught, strike number 2, and Tornadoes down to their last strike in this one. No balls, 2 strikes to Allison. Called strike 3, and that's going to do it. And Greensboro takes this one here in the regular season finale. 12-6, and some extracurriculars after this one, as both benches clear, and never want to see that as head coach is trying to get everybody back. And the umpire is writing down the infractions in their notebooks, but it's going to be a 12-6 final here in the regular season finale. Brevard will head to the USA South Conference Tournament as the 6th seed. Head to Fayetteville, North Carolina. We'll be back after this. So back here at Gilcombe Field for the wrap-up of this one. Brevard falling in the regular season finale 12-6 at Greensboro after Tornadoes took an early 6-2 lead. Greensboro scored 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 7th, 5 in the 8th, and 2 in the 9th to pull away with the 12-6 victory. Lucas Granada batting leadoff 3 for 4 with 2 runs and 3 RBIs, including a double. Kenny Pridmore 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Logan Sawyer 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. offensively. Solid outing for Cam Cook. 6 innings pitched, 4 earned, 8 runs, 6 strikeouts, but left with the lead. But Andy Farringer, 1 inning pitch, 3 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks. And Matt Evans and Noah Webb also see in action in this one. The Tornadoes will head to Fayetteville this weekend for the first round of the USA South Conference Tournament. Appreciate everybody joining us today. Have a good rest of your Sunday evening. Go Tornadoes.